Hello everybody and welcome to episode 24 of my Stellaris Roman Utopia Let's Play. Now in the last episode we finally brought peace to the whole galaxy, ending the war with the Uzant Imperium and their 4 other allies. This means though now that we've actually got nobody left to attack. I just had a quick run through every other nation and we can't attack anybody else for at least 10 years because they're all in a pact against us. We do have the Kel Azan Guardians and the Castlevania Remnant left. They are 2 fallen empires that of course we just can't attack right now. If we take a quick look at them, they're superior in their fleet power and their technology is overwhelming. So not only is their fleet bigger than ours, it's also probably way better equipped. The same goes for the Kel Azan Guardians. They're superior and their naval capacity is inferior, which is good. We could maybe overwhelm them with sheer numbers eventually. But we're not currently at that stage. So what we're going to be doing for this episode is focusing on building up a really strong economy. And it's already quite strong actually, but we're building it up even stronger. Building up our fleets. I've commissioned both of our fleets to head back to Vulcan, where we can go to Aretium and Terra Nova, and these spaceports are going to just like slowly build them up over time. I've issued a huge order of 6,000 minerals just for new ships to be built. And we're going to get them roughly... Well, we'll see how big they get, but we're hoping to aim for about 50k per fleet. And most people in the chat seem to agree that, and in comments in Discord, seem to agree that we should have 2 fleets. And at least that way we can combine them together if we need to, or we can keep them separate should we wish to attack multiple enemies or little raiding parties and things like that. So we'll let time play. So to keep you abreast of what's changed, we've got the Uzant Imperium as our newest vassal. So if we go diplomatic map mode, we have the Wasari Hive as a massive vassal, the Vagaros Empire, and the Uzant Imperium. Then we've also got the Tumbater Eradicators. The only nations that are not our vassal are the Interstellar Rakthalak Commonality, the Valmanex Commonwealth, the Chinor Stellar Union, and the Adnarin Autocracy. Actually, as well as that, there's the Galactic Yak Kaolak Authority. To make it easy, it's the orange, the purple, the red, the light blue, and the dark blue. They're not with us, but everyone else pretty much is, except for the 2 circular fallen empires. So let's take a little peek at our fleet. Fleets are heading back. I've also changed all of our ships so that they all use jump drives, including all of the transports, science ships, construction ships, etc. So that's good. They should all hopefully be able to jump around the place. As well as that, I asked in the last episode whether or not we had a female viewer or any female viewers. We do have Stefania Cambriensis, Stephanie from Wales on Terra Nova, and I'm sure there probably are many others, or a few others at least. So yeah, so we've given her the position of general for these transport fleets. She's already performed really well, went from being a 1-star to a 4-star in the course of landing on multiple planets, just wiping them out, just putting, you know, we were losing a few times over and over, but Stefania took control and seems to have managed to get the army together, the legion under command, the 30 legions. And we want to put clone commandos on these people as well when we get a chance. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. By the way, I gave that to her because she was the one that commented about it. So we had a female leader, so we need to get a female name. Right. So yeah, I might try and let time go a little bit faster than usual as well. We're getting so much minerals now, 500 per turn or per month. It's looking really good, and then we've got 18k energy that we just need to spend. So let's see. So we've got the Classes 2 Fortuna,
Construction complete.
and then we've got the Classes 3 here. Classes 3 won't be built for a while. We've got stuff going on with the destroyer assembly yards there. Here I've just ordered a load of corvettes. I don't know if this is correct to do or not, but I like to have, like, if we've got 4 battleships, then we scale up naturally. We need more battleships to work with it, but I was looking to have about 60 corvettes, so there's a big order of corvettes on at the moment. And then likewise here, we've got a lot of corvettes, but not too many destroyers, so we need at least 10 more destroyers. So once the assembly yards are built for destroyers, then we'll click some more destroyers to get them in. So that's how our fleets are going at the moment. They're just building up slowly. Our planets are doing pretty well. Most of them are at full capacity of what they need to be doing. But we're going to keep trying to push on Unity more, because I want to be able to get Megastructures and research. So research to get our Megastructures and Unity to enact Ascension perks. So that's kind of what we're going to be focusing on. And I'll try speed up time a little bit once we have everything being built that we need. Let's get these guys on the job. So let's see what else we can build. People are also saying don't use droids as much. Couldn't really get a good reason out of people for that, but I respect that. We won't use it if we don't think it's a good idea. We'll get a paradise dome here as well. A little bit of extra unity. Every little helps. And we'll probably get one here as well. In fact, let's get that there. And another paradise dome here. Great. Okay. Our unity is still being buffed by the patron of the arts, which is good. What is this? Oh yeah, this is one of our new battleships, the Praetorian Lance. That's meeting up with... Probably doesn't need to meet up with this fleet. Probably needs to meet up with this one. What have we got here? More corvettes. So these came from Constantinople, I'm guessing. Right, so obviously every time we get a battleship it looks great because our fleet just, it goes up by 1,000, 1,300 or something every time, which is pretty cool. Right, just merge these fleets up. So now we got a 30k and a 16k, so we're already up to 50k pretty much.
Debris
looking pretty good. So we'll just let that truck along and do its thing. We can get our destroyers now. 1, 2. There we go. So just a big old fat order of destroyers. And looks like we've hit max energy for now, so we'll need to talk to someone, one of the traders, to switch the minerals around. So we'd like to trade for minerals. There we go, we spent 10k energy and we got 5k minerals, which is fine for now because our minerals are so, or our energy is just so high right now that we don't have to worry about it. While Constantinople is free, we should be building there also. So let's see what we need. I think Arretium is set as a rally point. Yeah, that's good. So this could do with more battleships. We've got 5 in total, the Praetorian battleship and the Praetorian lance. So we'll get a few more lances coming out of Constantinople, as it has a battleship assembly yard. So they're going to be a little bit cheaper here and a little bit faster to produce. So we'll make 3. That'll take a while. So I think it's... oh yeah, we were searching a little bit of debris in these areas. Looks like we got some in Roshon, so we'll go to Roshon and get our science ships just to quickly get that. And then our last bit is in Fraknir. This is a hangover from the war we just had. Get that as well. Alright, so now we're pretty much ready to speed up time and deal with whatever comes our way. In fact, I might send our constructor ships that aren't doing anything just to go out and heal up, or to upgrade, in fact. Let's see how Sparta's doing. Of course, it lost its spaceport during the war. I think, let's see, do we have any terraforming planets underway? We do, Ambor 2. So we could maybe spend some more energy on terraforming. I thought we were terraforming this one. Esteemed Empress Theodora Caesar the First. A decade ago, the Roman Empire pledged to support the artisan troop, and so you have. Do you want to renew? Yes. Super helps our unity. So yeah, this is in my territory. This is a continental world. Okay. Well then let's totally and we should definitely colonize that. We should colonize it from Zeus, which is Sparta. Wow, we've so many planets now. I don't actually see Sparta on this list. Oh, there's no spaceport there, so we'll just get one out of wherever. Any human planet is fine by me, really. Right, this should push the borders out a bit, which is good. It would be nice to link this kind of area up somehow. Not too sure how we'd go about doing that. We could probably put down a frontier outpost somewhere and, like here, terraform and then move out this kind of area, which might be nice. We've also got a lot of planets out this way, which we could look to do the same thing to. In fact, there's 3 habitable worlds here that we could probably lay claim to. It would cost a lot of influence to go out to this way initially, so that's probably why I kind of haven't done it. Let's see, how do I get rid of... okay. So let's see, we've got an 18 planet, a 21, and a 12. This looks like a pretty good area. There's a lot of resources around this little spot over here, and it's literally the opposite end of the galaxy. But again, it'll just take. Let's just have a quick look. How much is that? 500 influence to colonize it. That's a huge amount. While we're actually taking a gander around here, let's have a look at our factions. See if we can't do anything to help some of these people. So these are all really happy. The Citizen Obedience Party are great. The Whetstone Initiative is pretty happy. It's got 142 pops in the Whetstone Initiative, so obviously helping them out will be a huge benefit to us. So aggressive diplomacy. Failing to allow unrestricted warfare will displease them. I think we have that. Positioning ourselves as a rival of at least one neighboring empire. Okay, we can do that. Let's rival the interstellar Rakdala. Okay. that should help complete. A tiny bit.
Debris analyzed.
Yep, it has. Positioning ourselves as a rival of at least two neighboring empires, so please. Okay, we could do that as well.
Construction complete.
I think. We could do it with these guys. I think we're. Is that it? I mean, we're not neighboring anyone else, so I don't know if we can actually complete that. Can we rival our own vassal? What would that do? Worsen relations by 100 and give us a little bit of influence. I don't think I want to do that. Right, let's get our attack.
Debris analyzed.
Oh, I thought we just researched attack. Pretty sure it just came up saying we did, but okay. And let's have another quick look at this.
Ships upgraded.
Allowing the Roman Empire to be exploited by alien interests by joining the Federation will displease them, so that's good that we're not doing that. Leviathan Slayer. Destroying a space-dwelling Leviathan will please the Whetstone Initiative for a time. Okay. Obviously doing these things just give you a little bit more influence. Core world exclusivity. Declaring war, reserving our empire's core worlds for the exclusive use of humans and their slaves will please. I'm not sure what a core world is, but I'm pretty sure our original starting worlds are human only, so I'm not sure why that's a problem. So yeah, I don't know what falls into the core. Maybe it's the initial. It's ones that aren't sectored. I'm guessing. Yeah, we've got aliens living on some of these ones. I think it's actually just Nakash that we've aliens on. So maybe we could sector that away eventually. Don't know. Some people were saying go down to the Cybrex system and try to repair it. I don't know how you do that. Like, there's no... Like, how do we do that? It doesn't say anything about doing it. The ringworld. This is a class
Construction complete.
This is the class of this planet. Each species has a planet class they consider ideal. So ringworld, an immense band encircling the system's sun. This section of the megastructure appears irreparably damaged. Yeah, I don't think it can be repaired. At least not in my save file. I believe ringworlds can be repaired when you
Construction complete.
Start a new campaign now. But I don't think that was the case at the time. When I started this campaign. So 42. We want at least 21 destroyers, so we'll get 3 more. Oh, I get 4 more. Math was a little bit off there. Cool. Our main fleet, Fortuna, is growing pretty nicely as well. And it still is actually growing. We've got a few more corvettes to go. Not actually that much.
Research
so now we've got 64 corvettes, 54 destroyers, 18 cruisers. Sorry, hang on. Yeah, my destroyers are joining the correct armies. I was getting a bit confused. We'll need a bunch more cruisers now, I'm guessing. Yeah, we could stock up on maybe 6 or 7 more cruisers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we can't get any more. Right, Empire leader capacity has been increased, and our max influence from factions has been increased. So now we can get even more influence. And we are. Nice. Habitability, plus 5%. Integration studies. Aggressive conditioning. Ecological adaptation. Allows us to terraform inhabited planets. Army damage and cheaper war demands. I don't really want to terraform planets that are already
colonization
inhabited.
In progress.
So I'll go with the army damage one. What was that? The one I wanted to research. I can't remember what it's called. It said for terraforming Mars we needed climate restoration. That's the one I'm kind of looking for. Maybe that would be a good one to get, because it might just open up more in the colonization section, and it won't take as long. So we'll get that anyway. Maybe we'll have a use for it at some point. Right, let's speed things up then. We'll just play on fast, maybe not fastest. And see if we can just kick things along while we're doing it. We've also been asked to build, kind of upgrade our spaceports everywhere we can. This is usually a good idea, but it does actually cost a little bit of energy maintenance, and I just don't want to do it just yet, as we have lots, like until we start hitting that capacity, we don't really need to start doing that ahead of time, because I don't want to get into a situation where I end up moving my fleet out of the spaceport and we go into a big deficit, because obviously moving your fleet is going to cost a lot when it's out of a spaceport. So Retium has got destroyers at it.
Construction complete.
Right, 21k here. So we've got 42, 21, 3. We need a lot more cruisers. So cruiser central. Okay. Cruisers are just going to be built for a while. Let's see, do we still have the Julius? Yeah, we do. Of course, Gaius Julius Alexander's been writing lovely speeches pretty much in every comments of the videos since, I don't know, the last 10 videos. Junior, I should say, the son of the original. Probably at this stage, even the son of the son. So the grandson. And yeah, he's been giving really great advice throughout the series, so props to him. Thank you very much for helping out. The thing is with this campaign as well, we've been doing so well, and I really do put that down to the fact that we've had a Senate. Normally when I play by myself, playing on normal is usually fine, and with 2 Fallen Empires is usually fine for me. The reason I never put on any advanced starts, AI starts, is because I thought, oh, I didn't want to get like 5 episodes in and find out that like there's a nation just like way bigger and better than me right next to me that was going to kill me. So I feel like I might have gone a bit too reserved, and now this seems to have been too easy, just because I didn't anticipate that. Obviously when you're kind of crowdfunding a Let's Play in a way, or crowd playing it, everyone kind of gives you their best ideas, and the best stuff rises to the top. And we were able to deal with situations like way more efficiently than I had ever done before. So every time we've gone into a war or a problem that seemed like, I remember one of the really early wars we had, we were fighting on 3 different wars, and one of them was a Fallen Empire, and we still won. Obviously the Fallen Empire we didn't actually end up fighting, but the other 2, it seemed like this was really, really bad situation to be in, and we knocked it out of the park, because people were helping me with what I should be recruiting, and where we should send the armies and what we should do. So it was really good. And a lot of people were saying like thought it was going to be the end. Right, so we're just spending a huge ton of minerals.
Colony
I
established.
want to actually have a look at how much we're pulling out of the sectors right now. We're almost on full give me all you got mode. So the ones that have not much minerals I want to leave on kind of low, and the ones that have loads, which is really just this sector, Cisalpina, and this one. Yeah, we'll leave it that way. I think that's pretty fair. Okay, so we've got 2 research sectors, Magna Germania and Cisalpina, which is great to see that they have a lot of minerals, because they don't really need it anymore. What about Magna Germania? That could do with some more, so we'll just transfer a little bit to them. And of course for an influence map we can drain stuff out. So this for instance has 20,000 energy credits. We could drain 75% of that, 15,000 for 100 influence, which means we could transfer this 15k into minerals. So we could do so, we can quickly get a lot of resources if we need to. Right now I think we're probably fine. Ah yes, so we've got this new world colonized now.
Construction complete.
Very quick. And we've pushed in on their territory just a little bit. Right, let's send all of these science ships and things to get more research and to upgrade, and then we'll see if we can do assist research on some planets. I'm guessing that we should go to the planets and sectors, probably have a look at planets within Cisalpina, which seems to be a highly productive actually, yeah, what we should be oh, there's only 3 planets in this one. So on these spaceports, I wish, so I've set this to be a kind of a research focused area. I wish they'd build observatories. They never do. Kind of have to manually go in and do that, which takes a lot of just faff. There's an observatory there and there, so they did do it a little bit. Okay, Magna Germania is the real research sector, because this is like a lot of planets that we've told to be research specific. Okay, so we're gonna go Concordia Prime, upgrade, and observatory. We're gonna build observatories on each one, and this should see us a nice buff. So what is it? I'll try to do this as quick as possible. So it's F5, Flora Prime. They're upgrading at the moment. NAF Bohr, that's also upgrading at the moment. This one needs to upgrade. Okay, this one's perfect. So go solar panel and
Construction
observatory.
complete.
Wow, they're all actually upgrading their spaceports right now, which is interesting. So we'll go observatory,
Ships
upgrade.
upgraded.
And the last one, Vermilion Prime, which is just constructing its first station. Alright, cool. We should see the benefits like in not too long of just society research that being buffed a
Ships
little bit.
upgraded.
Observatories give you like a little percentage buff to the planets below. Which brings me to, do I have... I could build something else here as well. Engineering bay? No. Don't really need anything there. Synchronized defenses are good above Terra. Alright, see how our fleets are doing. 35k and
Construction complete.
25k. Building very nicely now. So let's see. We've got a lot of battleships here. We need way more cruisers. So we've got, what's this, 11 battleships. So we need at least probably 20 cruisers. Our minerals, I feel like, yeah, they're slowing down a bit. So let's speed things up to fastest now. I wonder when we're able to attack again is not for a while. Let's see, declare war. It'll be 2375, so we're at 2368 at the moment. Also, our borders are linked up here, which is beautiful. Let's get everything we can down here. Mining stations, please, and research stations. Science ship can go to, that's what I originally wanted to look at, was what planet here is doing a lot with research. It seems like Nafguan is a great one. So if we go to that, tell our science ship to head to Nafguan, go assist research, we'll get a nice buff to that as well. So Nafguan was pretty good. And it looks like maybe Concordia Prime is another one that's quite good. So we'll get
Construction
to go to
complete.
that one. So Concordia Prime, show me where it is, and we'll get this person to go assist research. So at this stage in the game, your scientists don't really have anything to do other than research debris and to basically just assist research. Because anomalies don't really pop up anymore because surveys have all been done. The whole galaxy has been surveyed. Except for down here, it seems. So we might actually send some people down here. Actually, yeah, there is some stuff down here. Alright, let's send... Actually, yeah, let's send this person down. Because she doesn't have much experience. Can we do
Research complete.
automatic exploration? Where do you
Construction
want to go?
complete.
Okay. Yeah, let's let her do her thing. Technology research, Tachyon Lance. We got sentient AI, which is a dangerous tech. UV lasers? Is that up to level 5, is it? Or 6? Oh, I don't know actually. Interplanetary Research Initiative. A bid for interplanetary resource pools and more flexible research grants. So we can map the stars as an edict. Our survey speed is increased and our anomaly chances increase as well, and a research institute can be built. Phase and ion disruptors. I kind of want to go with sentient AI. I don't know if we... Evolving intellects advance science not only as subjects of study, but as researchers themselves. It's a dangerous tech, guys. I don't know. I can't remember what the... I mean, we've always been back and forward in the Senate about this. Whether or not we need to do that, I don't know. It wouldn't take too long to get it. Just over 2 years. I'm gonna do it. We'll see what happens. If we get an AI rebellion on our hands, I'm sure we can put it down. Nothing can defeat us, Romans. I can't remember what I was thinking of doing at the time as well. I guess it doesn't matter. Alright,
Research complete. Construction
so let's see
complete.
what we're up to. We're up to 510 naval capacity now. So we've got 35,000 and 27,000. It's about 60-something thousand fleet combined. Another research, Neutronian armor. Oh, now I remember what I was going to do. I was going to upgrade the ships. Minerals plus 5%, whirlwind, advanced railguns, gauze cannons. Military station build cost reduced. Yes, I have actually built a fortress. I haven't actually built it, but I've designed one called the Hadrian. And it's basically just a shitload of everything. With some, you know, it's kind of an all-rounder. It's got like heavy gamma lasers and marauder missiles on the top. Just like a load of shields and armor and energy weapons and disruptors and point defense, just in case. And then we've also got quantum destabilizers and mines. It would cost a lot to put one down, so I haven't put any down yet. But if after we get that tech, maybe things will be not so bad. So what I'm going to do is go really quickly into our ships. So we've got better armor now, neutronium armor. So we'll stick that on. And what else did we get? Ah, yes, we got the... well, this will need to be done for pretty much everybody. So that's our Praetorian class battleship. We want the Praetorian Lance to have the Tachyon Lance now, which is a significant upgrade. Doesn't actually... Oh, whoa. There we go. And then this is neutronium armor. Nice. Principes. Neutronium. Did that save? Yep. The Mimic 2. I've had that name for a long time. And then the Mimic 1. Ah, Mimic 1 doesn't actually have any. What we could do with this, though, is increase the... Yeah. Let's hope... So this will just increase the combat effectiveness of... Combat evasion, I should say. Even better. Alright, yeah, so we've all these like tiny little upgrades to do, sorry. And then we need to equip them with better energy efficiency. Can't really do that. Okay, back to the Principes. Get to this. Save that. Praetorian. So obviously, actually now that we've got better energy
Construction
storage,
complete.
we can probably do a little bit more with what goes onto these ships. Afterburners is something I did want. What have we got? Combat speed, or should we go with ship hull points? Monthly hull regeneration. I think combat speed is just better. You'll get a little bit of evasion increase. So we'll do that. Looks like we've hit our max capacity again. Well, actually, there's... Now we can... see, this is the problem. We can't get rid of one of the energy slots, but I guess we could just reduce it a lot. Something like that. Alright, I'm pretty happy with what we've got. So, let's upgrade. It probably costs a lot. $2,500 to upgrade the smaller, or the bigger fleet. And 1,700 for this one. So both of them can actually be upgraded. I don't know why they're both heading to the same area to do that. There we go. Right, we've maxed out energy again, so let's talk to another trader. Alright, maybe we could do, actually, let's talk to some of them and see what they can offer us. So we've got traders. We're interested in strategic resources. We could purchase Zuragel, which increase their opinion, give us Zuragel, and grants increased habitability. Don't really need it, to be honest. For 120 months. It's not even that long. It's 10 years. Alright, let's do it. We've got energy to spend. Let's just do it and see what happens. That's the Zuracorp way. Our freighters will begin making deliveries immediately. By purchasing this product, you agree that Zuracorp cannot be held responsible for any adverse effects that may result from its use, including but not limited to skin irritation, psychotic episodes, ocular discoloration, aggressive mutation, increased colonist suicide rates, precognitive trances, biosphere depletion, dangerous strangulate production, micro black hole generation, grain elevator explosions, societal collapse, mass extinction events, unexpected supernova detonations, the complete or partial destruction of your star nation's sudden gamma ray bursts, time travel paradoxes, vacuum metastability events, universal entropy, the collapse of the space-time continuum. Why is no deal the thing? Anyway. Cool. We got that zero gel. There it is there at the bottom. Okay, so that was productive. Let's talk to someone else. The artisan dudes. Oh, this is the Galactic Nomad fleet. Again, they're not really doing anything. I wonder if I kill them, will I just get some unique tech from them? Because they are just floating out by within this planet here. Yeah, they're just sitting above the star, not doing anything. Looking so cool, might I add. And they're only a 6.8k fleet. We could just wipe them. But again, I don't really know what the benefit of that would be. Right, let's see who else. The Curator Enclaves. We'll talk to the one that kind of likes us. Can you aid us in our research? Spend 5k credits, get 10 years of increased research output. Yes. Nice. Okay, that must have just ended recently because we bought that before, didn't we? Organize a festival across our world. This is our price. 500, 500, 100 influence. I don't know if I want to do the influence, but it'll give us happiness and growth speed across everybody. I don't want to do that because I do want to put a colony out, really out far out this way. Alright, so that's good buffs. Our fleets are still being built, or upgraded rather, at the moment. At Constantinople, let's get some battleships. They'll come with the Tachyon Lance 2 now. So our ships are getting pretty powerful.
Construction
Actually,
complete.
I'll be very interested to see when this upgrade completes, which is taking a hell of a long time. We'll go for a 35 and a 27k. We'll see what it gets buffed up to, if anything. It'll just be the battleships that really get the firepower upgrade, whereas everything else is getting armor upgrades, so it's not going to change too much. We're playing on fast now. I wish you could do automatic build. I think if I turn off this, it'll show me. Yeah, this shows me what needs to be still built. Because a few of these systems got to, you know, during the war, they get hit a little bit. They lose some stuff. I'm loving that this is joined up, though. Really proud of that. Marin Karin, Floral Fascination. Several planets native to Pitavar Prime. Oh, plants, where we recently established a colony, exclude copious amounts of pollen with an astounding chemical complexity. A special research project has been prepared for further study of this flora. Yes, love me some research projects. Let's get this person who's assisting research to head down and see what was going on there. Flavinia Demetrius. Luconia Emilianus is off doing automatic exploration. I wonder, is there any edicts I could enact, maybe? Buff kind of my research. So we got droning optimizations, crystal sonar. That's just for when we're... Oh yeah, I remember we have something to do now. We have an attack that we can do. Share the burden. Grand fleet, engineering research. Doing the research grants lowers the research of the other ones. I wonder what happens if we toggle them all. I think it locks the others out. Information quarantine, of course. You always have to do that. But this is where there was like massive crystalline things. So we're gonna head out to this. What is that? Is this a pulsar? Or is it? Yeah, it is. Sweet. Pulsars are so fucking cool. Pulsars are highly magnetized neutron stars that emit beams of electromagnetic radiation. As the star rotates, the radiation beam is only visible when it's pointing directly at the observer. This results in a very precise interval of pulses, which sometimes is so exact that it can be used to measure the passage of time with extreme accuracy. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So we'll let time play. Once one of these fleets is done, we're going to send off to go out there and kill it.
System survey complete. Research complete.
I'll just have to be back in a second. Just got to go do something. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Right, let's let time play. We've got another research. Oh yes, ecological adaptation is done already. It has not opened up another kind of terraforming one though, which is a little bit unfortunate. So we'll continue. We'll get this one. It's a quicker tech, 10 months. Alright, we'll play on fastest. I'm just waiting.
Ships upgraded.
Ships are upgraded. Went up by 1,300? No, 1,400. And that one had a lot of battleships, so this one probably won't go up as dramatically. Seeing as this one is done, maybe we'll send this ship. No, we'll send the bigger fleet, just to be safe.
System survey complete.
So actually, now that this is done, we can start recruiting more ships into this army. So we've got 12 battleships and 7 cruisers, so we're all about the cruisers. And we're still waiting for these guys to be upgraded. 94%. This is actually a timed one as well. How far are we away from it? Let's see what she's using on her ship. Yeah, she's using jump drives. Good.
Ships upgraded.
Oh, we have a bunch of stuff down here to get as well. Ships are upgraded. Okay, 37.5. That went up by literally like 100. So that wasn't very interesting at all. So let's head to Casabias.
Construction complete.
Let's see. So we've actually taken quite a hit on the energy front there. Let's see what it would be like if we move this army at 123. Still making a lot, which is good. Our fleet can literally be doubled though, so.
Special project complete.
Pistol pondering. On closer examination, the plants native to Pitiver Prime turn out to be rather dull. Some excrete pollen that have a mild stimulating effect, and they are likely to have a propensity for rapid genetic change. Hardly impressive enough to warrant adopting as a strategic or luxury resource. That's a shame. But at least now we know. Alright.
Construction complete.
Let's send this person back to that planet they were looking at, Flora Prime. Was it Flora Prime? Sure, why not? Anywhere you can just assist research. Actually, no, we'll do automatic exploration and try to finish getting everything we can. And we'll keep speeding it up. Gonna put on my favorite track. And let's follow out the main fleet. Led by Iacovus Liber Ebrosius, previous consul. He's 72 years old. He's getting on a bit. Now we've got current consul Tiberius Bellum. The consuls will change again, by the way, in episode 27. That was 7 episodes. Everyone gets about a week. And but since the episodes are every 2 days now, it just counts as 7 episodes. To make it fair. Right. Battleships from Constantinople are still churning their way out. Let's see if these planets can do anything. If we can do anything with them.
System survey complete.
Let's go with physics.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Okay, hang on. The Classes 2 Fortuna reports a significant crystalline presence in the Casabias system, evidently some kind of den, or at least a hub of crystalline activity. Such as it is, Casabias is home to a crystal construct unlike any previously encountered. This construct exhibits several properties associated with the crystalline entities, but greatly exaggerated. As long as it remains undisturbed, we can study it remotely from Terra. Huh. Okay.
Situation log updated.
This has changed things a bit. We can research this in 1 month. Stay there. Stay back. Oh shit, they're in combat. Well, we're researching what the hell this thing is now, anyway, from a distance. So the Marin Corinne olfactory arousal. Long-term exposure to the pollen naturally occurring in Pitiver Prime's atmosphere acts on the colonist's pheromone receptors with a mild aphrodisiac effect, accompanied by a barely perceptible high. The plant that produces the most potent strain is a flower common to all areas of the planet, squirreled away into some obscure taxonomic nook by scientists on Pitiver Prime, but known in the local human dialect as Maharin Kaharin. Remarkable. Everyone will be happy. We cannot allow mind-altering particles in the atmosphere. Oh, I'm worried now. I want to say remarkable, it gives them the happiness, but it says pheromone, first stage modifier, which means there's probably a second stage and a third stage where they go crazy. But let's see what happens. I'm interested.
Special project complete.
A xenoscience department on Terra reports that they have concluded their remote study of the crystalline construct. Again, the sheer lack of observable behavior exhibited by these entities makes it difficult to draw out any solid conclusions. However, their physiological properties continue to intrigue. The study of the construct has allowed our xenobiologists, in close cooperation with our material engineers, to begin to emulate the advanced reconstructive properties observed in the crystalline construct. So tech research option gain, crystal forged plating and crystal forged plating has been given 25%. Cool. Let's jump in. This is actually a little bit of a tougher fight than I thought. I might send the other army up. Don't know if it'll get there in time though. Just because this bar is way lower than I would have thought. Let's see if we lose any ships. Now we're losing some corvettes. Fighting over a pulsar.
Situation log
This thing looks
updated.
like such a beast. Holy crap. Gaining experience. Governor Victor Becker. Okay, it's not
Situation
the commander.
log updated. Situation log updated.
Both ships are roughly now the same size. Both fleets, I should say.
Situation log updated.
I just wanted to really quickly issue the build order down there. Right, we're fighting the big boy.
Construction complete.
Oh, it's so cool. Pulsars are like incredible. You should you might know it already, but if you don't, you should look up about them. They're like, you know, they're massive, right? They can be absolutely huge and they spin so fast. It's like hundreds of times a second or something. I might actually read about them after this just to brush up my knowledge on them. But I just remember thinking, it's like, it really is like physics pushed to the extreme.
Situation log updated.
Holy shit. Whoa. Cool. Job done. Alright boys, we're heading home. I don't know if there's any enemies left in it. What is this? Ruby Swarm. Let's jump into that. Actually, we'll get the other fleet to go into them. They're just smaller little chrysalid fleets. And then we can get our scientists to kind of come down here and have a look at all this stuff. We almost... Oh, we should have
System
enough
survey complete.
influence now to colonize one of these
Research
far-out
complete.
planets. Far out, man. Okay. Yeah, we'll do this one. Sending a colony to the...
Construction
Ah,
complete.
607. We do need a bit more. Military station build cost has been cheapened, which is good. Crystal forged plating. We've already... Ah, we just got this, yeah. And it's got 20% already. So we'll get that. Increase our ship hull points. We've been using the
Construction complete.
regular version of it anyway.
Research complete.
Cool. This ship will take a little while to get there. Or this fleet. I keep calling it one ship. Of course, that's not right. And in the meantime, let's just keep building. I think we're still going to be focusing on cruisers a lot. Chemical bliss is done. Core sector systems can be increased. Orbital mind control lasers. Sounds awesome, so we should just get that anyway. Sentient AI is only 11 months away. Scary times. Alright, things are looking pretty good. And we're getting pretty close to being able to wage a war again, if we so wish. Now, what we could also start doing is integrating someone if we do think we need to. Just gonna see if I can go to war with these guys. No. Home in the sky. Good for her. Is this the person that got it? Home in the sky? It said our ruler, but did it just mean governor maybe? I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Whatever.
Construction complete.
Ah, we've entered where they are. Begin the attack. We're heavy on the battleships for this fleet.
Debris analyzed.
I never really got to see the Tachyon Lances firing actually, so it'd be interesting to see them.
Construction complete.
I don't think there is any Tachyon Lances in this army. Got Principes. Oh, we do. Victorian. There we go. There they are. Let's play in slow, just really quickly. I want to see these things fire. Oh, it looks like they're getting ready to fire there. That's cool. Yeah. Nice.
Situation log updated.
Clear them all out, please. There's actually a habitable world here as well, a Gaia world, nevertheless. I don't think I've ever inhabited a Gaia world. Might send the colony ship down this way then. And we should make one. We'll make it from Terra while we're waiting, because we know we'll need one.
System survey complete.
Timed projects, that's just the kind of crap that's left over in Casabias. Alright, not much else to do. Let's see what else we can get.
Construction complete.
Let's get an observatory. Spaceports. The surface of this planet is fine. This one could do with more stuff going on. Get more society research. Get cash. Should do some regular upgrades.
Debris analyzed.
These guys could be put to work better. Let's
Updated.
get some research on these planets as well. Paradise Dome? Need planetary administration. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, guys. This is important. Let's change our music to something dramatic. So, it began as a subtle shift in the Kelazan behavior. So the Kelazan are obviously these guys down here. Scattered reports of their ships, once rarely seen outside their own space, now being spotted in remote systems all across the galaxy. Highly advanced scouting vessels visiting ancient, ruined worlds, refusing all hails and fleeing when attacked. Their purpose and mission unknown until now. We now know that the Kel-Azan were preparing, recovering the databanks of survey beacons and automated scouting posts left behind when they retreated to their present borders, gathering information for their return to the galactic stage. In Kel-Azan space, fleets are gathering, armies are being mustered, and ancient factories roar to life. For the first time in an age, the Kel-Azan fanatics are looking outwards beyond their borders towards the galaxy toward the galaxy at large. As their decaying shipyards are repaired and refitted, and the dormant systems of Titan foundries come online, the rest of their galaxy is left with only one question. Who will this once sleeping giant target first in their quest to reclaim age-old glory lost? Giants in the playground. This is fucking serious. We can ask to become their dominion. If they accept, they will be unable to attack us, but we will have to pay them 25% of our mineral and energy income. As a dominion, we will also be required to change our ruling ethos. And these guys are kind of okay with this, like very slightly. Their fleet power is now equivalent at this current stage. Need to get the Fortuna back immediately. And get recruiting what we can. What have we got here? Yeah, let's merge these guys. So basically what's after happening is this fallen empire has just woken up. This just happens. Now, whether or not the Casavia remnant wakes up or not remains to be seen. It seems like they haven't done that yet. But if they both wake up around the same time, they will go to war with each other, I think. This fleet needs to quickly get their shit together and get back. Right, so now this means... now this means we're very, very busy. We're going to need to build fortresses and stuff. We need to get back to Terra. Actually, to be honest, Terra is important, of course, but Vulcan is really important. That's where our production lines are. Making time for pedals. Reports from Pitavar Prime indicate that worker productivity has declined recently, becoming stable at levels several percent lower than the Roman Empire average. This may not be due to the stimulating effects of the pollen natives. This may or may not be due to those effects. It probably is. A special project has been prepared should we wish to make our production pipelines more efficient to make up for the loss.
Situation log updated.
We need a scientist out there. At Pitavar Prime. Which should be over here. Okay, I'm scared. We haven't been declared war on yet though, so it's okay. But things are hotting up.
Incoming transmission.
Alright, we're just destroying the last of the crystalline entities out this way. They're just gonna watch these guys like a hawk. I mean, we're like the only people they can attack. Maybe they could go for the interstellar Rakhthalak, but they're probably not gonna. You know? Like, why would they not attack us? They're probably gonna quickly start gaining these planets, these ones right next to them, and then we're gonna have a proper little fight on our hands. Oh shit, I shouldn't have misclicked that. I think they just asked me to be their... Damn. I think they just asked me to be in their dominion. This might be something we could consider doing. You know, it's not very Roman to be under someone else's rule, but if we're not ready, it's like, it's over, or we take it. Potentially. Right, also what we need to do now is say, enough dilly-dallying. We need to get full minerals coming out of everything right now. And yeah, let's pay the trader just to get some more minerals right now. We need to be able to build right now, so cool. Our energy is sustainable, so that's not a problem. Let's build a fortress. There. I don't know why I couldn't find it for a second. The Hadrian class. Let's build it like... Actually, right before we do, I think we just got that Neutronian armor, so I might want to change what a fortress can actually be built of. Yeah, we did. Okay. It's going to cost a lot more now, but whatever. Yeah, it'd be good to know what kind of ships they have. But I don't. Right, build one right there. Build another one right over here. And then that'll be pretty tanky. Pretty tanky area to be in. Hopefully maximize our chances of doing good.
Construction complete.
Right, the battle is won. Let's get out of here. We did have a colony ship ready to come out this way.
Complete.
Let's just send them out here anyway. It would be good to be on a Gaia world, but I think it's probably better to be up here just because we could probably actually, yeah, get multiple planets and stuff. Alright, sentient AI is done. We'll see what happens. Arc emitters, phase disruptors, and an ion disruptor. I want to go with the arc emitter, but people are saying just don't bother using it, so we'll go with I think we'll go with phase disruptors. 200% shield damage. Yeah. It don't phase me. Okay. We're at Vulcan. Got a 38k fleet. Let's get there.
Special project complete.
Work over flowers. Far-reaching changes to time management paradigms and the way responsibility is delegated within all fields of production and other duties on Pitavar Prime have produced good results. The populace has an evident desire, outside observers would call it an outright need, to be in close proximity to the native flora. With clever scheduling and additional checks in place, productivity remains low but has risen above the lower limit of what can be deemed acceptable. Cool. Well, they're outputting plus 10% minerals now, which is pretty good. So what we need to have a look at is we've got 7 battleships. We can do with more. Let's get a couple new ones out of here. In fact, let's do one here and one there. They can meet up.
Debris analyzed. Construction complete.
Right, let's just head back. The transport fleet is above Terra. Just we're gonna station them.
Construction complete.
Is there any? Actually, that's something I haven't thought of as well. Is defense armies probably hold off attacks for a while. Let's land most of the armies here for now. I don't know how many can actually come down. Half the fleet probably.
Construction complete.
Cool. Alright, so we're probably going to leave things there. But yeah, things are definitely getting interesting. The Kel Azan Fanatics. I don't think that's what they were called before. Weren't they the Guardians? Yeah, they ain't guarding shit anymore. They're going to be building up. They're now superior again. They're just building their fleets. Getting ready for a massive attack, probably. We're going to probably have to try and rely on countering them as hard as we can. So, as much help as possible in the comments below about what you think these guys are going to be fielding, how I can check them out. They don't want to do that anymore. A belligerent attitude is minus 1,000, so they fucking hate us now. We refused subjugation. Yeah, they did ask us and we said no because I clicked it away. I wouldn't have said yes anyway without the Senate's consent, so it would have been a no. Now they don't like us. It's pretty much going to be a war. It's pretty much guaranteed that. Oh, yes. One of our... Oh, look at that. 5.7k. That's awesome. Ah, this one didn't get built because it was too close, I think. Yeah, it has to be a bit further away. Could build it right out here. Right above Vulcan 5.
Incoming transmission.
No. Right, and our battleships are being built. Okay, that's pretty much all we can do. We're just basically going to be rushing now to build up as much as we can. Good news is we've got a lot of allies, a lot of vassals. They'll all hopefully be coming rushing down to help us, because I'm sure they love us. And then maybe with all that combined power we can take them on, but it's all about timing to get our armies together at the same time. A recent survey indicates that residents of Pit Prime are much less likely than other denizens of the Roman Empire to migrate to other planets. The survey does not address whether this could be a psychological dependency on the low-level sensory arousal caused by Mahrin Kahrin and its sibling plants. Okay, whatever. We don't even have migrations. It's fine. We've got bigger problems to worry about than the fucking weed smokers of Pit Prime. Alright. Yep, so that's going to be it. I'm going to need all the advice as possible. Fallen Empires have woken up now, or one of them has. This one's asleep. Got to figure out what to do. Are they just going to... I think they're just going to keep getting more and more powerful until they start pushing outwards, and then it's a problem. You know, maybe we should try rush in and see what they've got. But that means we'd have to start the war. I don't know. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next episode in a couple days. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for all the advice so far and all the support on this series. It's been really fun. We're coming to a kind of a close end now, I think. After the Fallen Empires are gone, if we live that long, then it's really just if the end game happens or not. And if that does, then we're out. So I really do think we'll be wrapping up by episode 30. But we'll see. But thank you very much for your support. Come into the Discord for help if you want to help out. And I'll be reading all the comments as usual. And thank you for all the advice you've given me over the episodes. Alright, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.